Okay, let's begin with the first story, yeah? Okay, the first story I would like to introduce to you today was my trip to Cuba, specifically Varadero, Cuba. And I will take questions later as to my status, my astrology signs and so on, if you're interested. Anyway, let me get along with the story. So yeah, I was in the beach one day, frolicking among the surf, and I noticed out on the horizon there was this tornado, as you call it, yeah, and it was spinning. And yes, well, we all know that the tornado is formed from the combination, the clash of cold and hot winds, yeah? Okay, moving along. I met this nice young Canadian chap on the beach, and we started a very friendly conversation, yeah? And we asked each other, have you noticed the tornado offshore? Is it? And he said, yes, I do. Where are you from? And I said, well, I'm from Germany, Hamburg, to be specific. And I'm here on my honeymoon, but I'm worried about the cloud that is forming. It's coming from the clouds, and it is going to touch the ocean and possibly land. And if it makes landfall, it's going to be very dangerous, yeah? He had agreed with me. I think his name was Jacques. He's from Quebec or something. I don't remember exactly. Anyway, we came upon the subject of cars, and I told him, yeah, well, I have a two-door A5 coupe back in Germany, and what do you have? And this gentleman turned to me and he says, as a matter of fact, I have an A6 Sportline. I didn't want the S version, the S6, because of the rumbling sound of the engine throttling. He said, I want a smooth transition, and the A6 supports that, yeah? Well, let me explain to you the connection we made as two humans on the turf there that day, when the cloud, the tornado was almost touching, but not quite. This was in the background, yeah. You have to imagine the rest yourself. And he brought up the subject of the state of affairs of the Cubans, yeah? And under this socialist, autocratic, one-party state. And I said, well, don't worry about it, Jacques. The important thing, yes, they have poverty here, but they have natural beauties. They have the ocean, they have the beach, they have, they don't have our wealth. And by the way, Jacques, don't forget, we have the Audi, and that makes us complete as human beings, as men. Once you have the Audi, you have the power, the honest power of 320 horses galloping along the roads of the Autobahn in Germany, where we can really unleash the engines, the monsters that are behind the Audi. And he tended to agree with me, and that was what we took away from that experience that day. You know? Well, we said we have the Audi, but they do not. And that makes us what? Uberman. Yes, superior men in the world. So what can I tell you? Oh, the questions are coming in? Oh, okay, hold on a second. I'm getting something now. The question is from the audience. What sign are you under the Chinese calendar? Well, that one is easy. I am a monkey. I come from a long line of monkeys originating in the Congo. If you go far back enough, you will find that I am direct lineage to the Monkey King that they talk about in China and Asia and so on. Yeah. Well, I don't aspire to be a king, but I, as a monkey, have all the attributes that a monkey possesses: humor, frivolousness, capriciousness, playfulness, and artistic endeavors. And that's why I want to relate to you today that the Monkey King is alive and present. In fact, I can tell you that our Chancellor Merkel comes from a long line of monkeys, actually silverback gorillas from the rainforest in Burundi. I believe, I'm not sure, I have to check on that. Anyway, that's why our Chancellor Merkel has aspired to become the leader of the Deutschland, and I'm very, very proud of her, very smart women. Okay, one more question and I must go. Okay, and under the regular zodiac, under what sign? Well, I can tell you this, I am Aquarius, the water bearer, and I need to be near waters constantly, whether it is water found in wine or in whiskey, or just straight water from the top. Actually, I must be near the water all the time. That is why you will find me near the beach in Varadero or other beaches like with Sega here in the GTA. And I will tell you something, my friends. Water is the essence of life. It is the giver of life. And as a water bearer under the Aquarius sign, I have to have knowledge flow into my vessel and then pour it out again. So I hope this clears up any misunderstanding of why, whether you're born as a monkey, as a rat, or under whatever sign, what you believe. What is important is that you be yourself. And so, I would like to say goodbye to you, my friends, today as Hans Schäfer, and I hope to see you soon in the future. I will see you. And Auf Wiedersehen, my friends.